everybody, Rita here with G-Marie Scrap Shack. Just sitting down. I'm going to do a real quick flip of this junk journal that I just finished for my cousin Mary. I just want to give her a really good peek at it real quick to see if it's what she likes. Okay, so here we go. I'm not going to talk too much in this video. I already went through it once and the phone rang and I got interrupted, so I'm like, oh, you know what, this is just to show her, and to see if it's what she wants anyway. So if, for some reason she doesn't like something about it, I can change it up and, add to it or take something out, whatever she wants. Oh gosh, I had so much fun making this one. I love making journals for family members that, they love my work. And Mary has a couple of books from me already. She said she was ready for another one, so she's keeping me in business. She's so sweet. I love Mary. Mary got so sick this last week, and I've been praying for her to get better. And making this journal was so much fun. I hope she likes it. Mary said she wanted lots of room to journal, so I left a lot of room for journaling in this journal, even though it has a lot of color and a lot of different, like the wildflowers and oops. I tried to leave lots of space for her. This fell out of one of my journals, and I couldn't remember which book it fell out of, so I stuck it in here because I thought it was so pretty. Hope Mary likes it. I think Paula made that one. I'm pretty sure she did. Anyway, it was on my desk, and I grabbed it and stuck it in here. Mary said she wanted roses, so I tried to make a lot of things with stuff that I could find with roses on it. Oops, forgot to show you this. Let's pop out. I figured she could color in here if she gets bored. She can color on it or write over it, either way. That's a little paper clip, altered paper clip. Another little pocket, another tag that I made. Several different digitals in this one, and I cannot tell you what the names of them are right now because I forget. These are some die cuts that I colored just to kind of bring this color over to that side of the page. This is Edith Holden. Edith Holden pages are just beautiful. I love the way they feel. I love the way they look. These are some little envelopes. And Mary, I think what I did, if I'm not mistaken, I glued these down, and I didn't mean to glue them down, so I'm going to rip them out just so you can see that this does open and there's little tags inside of each envelope, and then you could just put these back on to hold the envelope shut. And if it's too hard for you to stick them back in that little middle spot right there, then you could leave them off. They were just on there to hold them shut. And I glued the rest of it down, so I think what I did is when I put them on there, I had glue in there and they got stuck. That's why I'm pulling them off with this, just to make sure that they are removable. And then you can just stick them back on. I'm using this so that I don't rip the paper. But they do come off, and inside each little hole is a tag that you can journal on. Oops, I scraped that one a little bit, but it's just showing that they go in that one little spot. She may want to leave these off because it looks like I'm having a hard time getting them back in there. I'm horrible. What kind of crafter am I? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm pulling them off and I'm trying to put it back on. but I'm off the whole. There's only one little spot where it'll fit, so. Oh yeah, spend all your time on these stupid paper clips. Oh my gosh, what a mess. Well, if nothing else, you get a good laugh. I chopped off all my fingernails because I'm going back to work tomorrow. And I work in a kitchen, so they have to be pretty short. Okay, I thought I had this. I thought I had this to where that could go back in there, but I totally messed it up, evidently. I'll come back to that one. That was a total mess up on my part. Sorry about that, guys. Oh my gosh. Anyway, where I could, I added roses for Mary because Mary said she wanted roses and birds. And so I used scrapbook paper that had birds and digitals that had wildflowers. This was a digital of a little file folder, and I just made a little note card out of it and piled up some papers that were on my desk. And it says, "Be kind" in the back. Here's a corner flip. And, yeah, I'm getting distracted. I don't know why. Rose has some gesso on it, so she could write on that. Oh, Mary, goodness. Me and my drama. I put a little cabin on there. I know Mary loves to be outdoors, and she lives out in the country. Here's another little ticket altered paper clip. I just put Faith on there with my little stamps. This one has a couple of little index cards that are just, sewed on. Farmhouse kitchen. More roses, more Bible quotes. Another little birdie that I stamped right here. I love coffee staining paper, so there's lots of my paper in here. Lots of pages with, things for her to think about or to color in if she wants to. This one says love. There was a little hole in this paper here, so I put a piece of washi on both sides. So don't take that off, Mary. Just write over it if you need to. A little piece of avocado dyed paper, just for more room for journaling. I liked the way that looked. She said vintage. One of my favorite stamps. Little birds at the bird's nest. More roses. Oh, this is digital that my sweet friend Lori Marie Jenkins sent me. It's actually just scans of her jeans. I loved her jeans so much, and I said, "Oh, Lori Marie, please share with me." And she did. She's just so sweet. I just love her so much. I love watching her channel. Here's another altered paper clip. It just says Hope, and it's got a little bit of lace on it, and it's just holding down this corner flip right here. The layered one. I love doing that. My friend Laura showed me one day that she did that, and I will never stop making those. I just love them so much. Oops. I thought I was holding that down, but I didn't put it on the page. I'm trying to tear up poor Mary's book. Haven't even sent it to her yet. Well, maybe that's not a good idea for that one to go there. For right now, it's just going to go right here. I don't want to tear her book up before I send it to her. Here's another pocket. Inside this pocket, this digital is a different digital than the one inside, but I'm pretty sure the same person made both of them. Oh, I just went blank. I can't think of her name. Dawn. No. Oh, shoot. I can't think of your name. It's okay. This is a writing board. So under whatever page she's working on, she could put this, and it's nice and it's flat. And so when she's journaling, her page won't be bumpy or whatever. And I just have it tucked in this one. And someone shared this with me. It's so beautiful. I love what it says. Those who always do their best to brighten up the days, who show concern and interest with their thoughtful, caring ways, who gives their best and add a touch of joy to everything, are those who most deserve to have the best that life can bring. Isn't that beautiful? I think of Mary like that too. On this side, it just says the story we're writing together, and it's got a couple of tsunami roses on there. And it's really, like I said, you can't bend it. It's nice and flat, and she could put it anywhere in here where she's writing, and it'll hold the page nice and flat. I just have it tucked in this little pocket right here, like that, so she can find it. I'm just trying to do I'm not trying to be too detailed on this journal flip right now. I just want her to see what I made so she can decide if it's to her liking or not. If she wants me to add anything or do anything else to it before I send it off to her. A lot of these can be colored in if she wants to use a crayon or a colored pencil or even markers. I've done it either way. I kind of like the way this turned out, and I didn't want to change it. But here's another one of those envelopes from the digital, and on the inside it has a different piece of napkin. I Mod Podged the napkin on the inside of that one. And for these two index cards, she mentioned lace, so I sewed some lace to them, and they're so pretty. I like how these turned out. They're just in here for some special journaling that Mary can tuck in there and hide it. Or let's see, I think I had that this way. Did I have it that way? I can't remember, but it looks good that way. So I just have that envelope paper clipped to the edge of the paper. And that's it. Oh, this was just a freebie that we got the other day, and it's so beautiful. I loved it. And it had the birds on it, and it says, wishing you a happy new year. Since the new year just started, I just kind of put that in as a flip up for Mary to do some journaling on the back. There's a little tag here. Just says, homemade just for you with tender loving care by Rita Donnelly, G. Marie's Scrap Shack. Thanks for watching, everybody. I gotta go fix this. Hey, Mary, let me know what you think, honey. Love you. Hope you're feeling better.